So this is 3D modeling part number 3. Again, I'm not adding any dimensions to this, so you will have to correctly dimension it. There are multiple ways that you can create this part. This is just one way that you can create it. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put a sketch on the top view, and I'm going to sketch this rectangle shape that we have that's taller and in the back. Again, I don't have any dimensions on this, so you would need to put the dimensions on this. So I would close that sketch, and then I would extrude that. And then we have another little rectangle piece that's a little bit higher over here to the left. So I would put a sketch on top of this. Again, we're not sketching on a plane. We're sketching on the face of the extrude. And I would put the measurements in here for what size it needed to be. And then again, extrude that up. And of course, that's not going to go up that much. Now, I think my original extrusion should probably be a little bit higher, so I'm just going to change that real quick. Okay, so notice when I changed that, it changed everything, and I think it's probably a little too large, but I just wanted to be able to see that. Okay, and then I can see that from there, I have this part that's extruding forward at the bottom. So I'm going to put a new sketch on this face. And I'm going to go ahead and make that a whole rectangular shape. Again, it would need to be dimensioned. But I'm going to extrude that out. And that's going to be an add because I'm adding this extrusion. I'm not subtracting from it. And the last one we subtracted from it. And let's see, I think that needs to be just a little bit further. Again, these are not correct measurements. I'm simply doing this so I can show you what to do. So now this should have a triangle shape taken off of it. So I'm going to put a sketch on the top of this face. And I will use my line tool for this. And I'm going to put a triangle right here. And then I'm going to extrude that triangle. I'm going to remove. So as long as it's more, has an extrusion of more than what I started with, I'm okay. And so that piece has gone off. So now we have everything except that triangular shape that comes down here. So we can turn this and we can create that triangular shape pretty much the same way that we did the one at the bottom. Put a new sketch here, make it a rectangle. And again, you know, you're checking these measurements each time. That's the part I'm skipping. Extrude this. And however far it's supposed to extrude out, it doesn't extrude all the way out to the corner. I'm going to try to get it somewhere close on mine. And then I have that shape coming out, but it should only be a triangular shape. It shouldn't be an entire prism, rectangular prism. So I'm going to put a new sketch right here. And you could do it on either side. It doesn't matter. Whoops, wait a minute. I did an extrusion, not a sketch. A sketch. And then again, I'm going to zoom in here and I'm going to make that a triangle. Now, notice where I'm making the triangle. I'm making the triangle where I want it to be removed. I'm not making the triangle back in here because that's the part I want to keep. So now I come to my extrude. This is going to be a remove. And again, as long as we're removing more than what is in existence there, that will be gone. And this is how we get that shape. So again, this is the overall idea, not the only correct way to do it, but hopefully that gives you enough ideas to get there. Check your volume. Display mask properties, click here to check your volume like we did the other parts to make sure that you have the correct shape.